Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. So I am going to use these are medium almond. I do kind of point them out. I say that every time. I don't know why. You guys get it by now. But I did do 2 layers of clear dip on these. The first layer avoiding the cuticle area and the second layer full. And I did that off camera because, well, save time, and the nail art is the fun part of this video. Actually, the nail art is pretty much the only part of this video. So I'm going to base coat all of these. And then off camera, I'm going to do 1 layer of white. And I just did it off camera to save some time for the nail art, and because I'm going to do the second layer on camera and then do the nail art right on top of that without curing it. And I didn't think that I needed to do both layers on camera because, well, repetitive. I say that all the time, but you guys know what I mean. So this is for the collab for Together We Manny, which is Good Vibes Only. I struggled with this one so bad. I was looking at inspo everywhere. I just needed to find something that kind of fit what I like. I'm going to use all these gel liner art brushes to do this design. And originally, I painted 3 of the nails in 1 solid color, and I didn't like them. So I filed them off and started over. But this is the design. Well, you're about to see it. So I basically paint on the white gel, and I do not cure. So I'm going to leave it wet. And then I'm going to go in with these liner brushes, and we're going to do, I guess you would consider this like a tie-dye look. And at this point, I'm like, oh, crap, why do I not have a lint-free wipe or paper towel here to wipe off that white that I'm getting in the... So I grabbed my paper towel, and we're good to go. So I'm doing these. They're fun, like neon colors. They're from Model Ones. I will link them if they're available. Which I know the last ones that I used were not available, so I'm hoping these are. But you could, I mean, if you go to Amazon and you look for neon gel liners, you're going to find something. They may not be Model Ones, although I would imagine Model Ones has some available, but you'll find some, or get whatever brand you like. I'm sticking with Model Ones as best as I can right now, at least if I'm going to be wearing them for more than like 5 minutes, because I am officially, safe to say, I am not allergic to Model One's gel. I think I'll give Beetles a try too, because I have Beetles, but I haven't tried that yet. But officially, I'm not having any reactions to Model One's gel, and I'm pretty happy about that. I actually have a gel base and a gel top coat down on my natural nails right now just to protect them. And it's been 2 days now and nothing. So far, they feel great. They look great. I don't have any swelling. I don't have any itching. I don't have any bumps. I don't have anything. Although I got some swelling when I had my original gel allergy, but I never got itching and I never got bumps ever. So I really don't know. Maybe I'm not as allergic to gel as I thought. Maybe I am. But either way, Model Ones is not doing anything to me, and I'm happy about that, because I have a lot of Model Ones gels, and that makes me happy. Okay, so we set that original one that I just did in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and now we're working on the second one. This one is definitely my favorite, and for the record, there's no rhyme or, like, I go into this and I do not have a plan. I know what I'm doing, but I don't have a plan as far as where I'm putting these, like what designs I'm doing. Like I just kind of go for it, and I do end up liking all of them except one. And I'll talk about that one when we get to it. But basically, I'm leaving a little bit of a space in between the colors, like a tiny bit. If they do intersect, it's fine. I'm not worried about it, because I'm going to swoop them out with the little liner. It's a disposable liner brush. I believe that I got off Temu in a 50-pack. I might have gotten it off of Amazon. Either way, I will link it if I can find it. I will link everything that I use, assuming I can find everything that I use. And I just kind of pull the polish while it's all wet out towards the center, and then on this one I actually pull it back into. You'll see here in a second if that doesn't make any sense what I'm saying. I think it does though, hopefully. So yeah, like right here, I'm pulling different lines back into the center, and this one is by far my favorite nail. I think I actually really like the thumb too. This is the pinky, and I don't dislike this one, but I wouldn't say that it's my favorite. It's fine though. So this one I'm going to do kind of like the half moon that I did on the nail just now, except I'm going to do this one this way instead of sideways. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think you guys can see what I'm talking about. And like I said, I'm just going into every nail because originally the pinky, the ring, and the thumbnail, yes, the thumbnail, I originally did those in a solid color and then like kind of put dots on them. They looked really, really, really cute, but they didn't match these two, the first two design nails, and I was like, I just can't do it. Like I know that the good vibes kind of look is like mismatchy and all over the place, and that's fine, but my brain cannot handle looking at that. Although I get used to things. It's like when I first started dipping and I saw that people were doing like different nails on different hands, I was like, oh my gosh, how do they do that? I could never. And I don't think I've had, well, that's not true. I have been matching my nails for the weekends. Only the weekends. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I think it's because we get out, we go shopping, we go to the lake, we do whatever. And so I just kind of want both hands matching. But other than that, I never do matching hands. I always do different. And this is a relatively new thing. I've done different for years now, but it is funny how when I first saw that, I was like, I could never. And now I'm like, it's fine. But the mismatchy thing, it may take me some time to decide that I'm okay with that. So I filed off the solid colors that I had and decided to stick with the theme of the nail art throughout. But then when I go into each nail, I'm doing them all different, and I'm kind of just winging it. I'm like, okay, what should I do on this nail? And then I think of something and then I do it. This is the nail that I wasn't particularly fond of. So I'm trying to do basically like a full tie-dye, like start in the center, work around, and then I'll pull everything out. I'm not saying it looks bad. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't, to me, look as good and cohesive as the other nails. It looks a little more muddy, I guess you could say. And maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong or what I should have done different. Or maybe there was nothing I could do. It was just the way it turned out. But I don't hate it. Like I said, it's fine. It's just not my favorite nail out of the bunch. It is still very tie-dye-y though. So at least it goes with the theme. Honestly, I feel like at this point, because I'm just looking at it like, what is happening? I really should have just wiped it off and like done a different design. But again, I did not. I do add like, because I've lost so much of that blue in the center. So I do, and I don't think that I did it on camera. But I do go in and add like a little blue block. Okay, I do it on. No, do I? I don't know. Either way, I added a little more blue to the center of it, because I needed to put the blue back in and the blue was completely gone. So now we're going to do the thumb. This one I think is my second favorite for sure. I do like how I did this one, and again, just kind of like going in like, what do we do with this one? And then just kind of putting something down. Most of my nail sets are like that. It's like, I usually have a color plan, but when I'm doing art, it's kind of like whatever in the moment. So this one I just decided to do kind of like a, I don't even know. You can see what I did. I guess I don't have to name it. And then I'll just follow those lines with the other colors, and then I'll do the little swoopy swoop, and then that'll be that. And then we'll cure this one for 60 seconds, and we'll get into the top coat, and then we'll get these on my hands, and then you guys will see. And I did have a complete failure with putting these on, and I don't even know why. So I mentioned earlier that I have the gel base and the gel top coat down, and my thought was I would do peel base and then glue these on, and hopefully they would stay for at least a day or two. And I used the Curve Life glue that I've been absolutely loving, but it had some kind of not good reaction to either the peel base or I cannot fathom what happened, but basically it did not dry. I mean, literally I popped the nails off because, well, I accidentally lost one, and then when I lose one, I just kind of pop them off. So they're all cured. We're going to top coat. They do look very tie-dye, very good vibes in my opinion. But anyway, when I popped one off, it had been probably like 30 to 40 minutes and it was still wet. My hands, my fingertips, everything was covered in glue. It was a complete mess to get all that glue off. I like had to take a buffing block and like file on my skin to get all that glue off. I don't know what happened. I'm going to try it again, but I'm going to try using a different glue and hopefully it will work better. I don't want to not wear the peel base because, well, I want to protect the nails. That's the whole reason I have the top coat and the gel base on. And if I don't wear the peel base and I go to pry off those nails with, like, you know, the press-on remover, I feel like it's probably going to take the gel base and gel top coat with it. But maybe that's an option too. I don't know. I really wanted to wear these for like a couple days at least, and it didn't happen, but they're press-ons. They're totally intact. I just have to clean up the underside and I can wear them anytime I want. So as you can see, oh, we're done. We got them on. I really just wish I would have done the ring finger a little bit different. This is my right hand. This is Born Pretty, and it's one of their like really pretty glitter colors from the Peach Bloom collection, and I love it. You should see it in the sun. It is so gorgeous. But we are going in with our cuticle oil for no other reason than this is just what I always do. We really don't necessarily need it here because it's not like I was doing a bunch of filing or drying out my skin because my skin was in gloves. Ooh, maybe that dried it. No, that usually makes it moist. Okay, I'm sorry. Off topic. Again, I know I preach this all the time, but really you guys should check out the Crypt serum from Nailzinacoffin. It is so good. That one was Wildberry, which the two Wildberry scents are probably my favorites, but there's so many I love. Seduce Me is amazing. Cashmere something is amazing. Midnight Vanilla is amazing. They're all so good. Hatter's Cake, so good. Oh, back to the nails. So good. I really, really am loving this design. It was really fun. It got me out of my comfort zone a little bit. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope I see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It really helps my channel a lot, especially the likes. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.